You're not afraid of the dark, are you? Welcome, fellow compumans, and welcome back to Lifeless Planet. So it's finally nighttime here on this dead planet of ours, which obviously isn't dead at all. Hello, music. Perfectly timed yet again. Because as you can tell right here, underneath this planet's surface, there is a lively organism, which has yet to be named, and apparently it has spikes that come out of it, so that's going to be very interesting. I don't trust it. I was right not to trust it. I had a feeling with the way that that was angled that it was going to be bad. So as you can tell, at night, our green-footed friend's footsteps are even more lit, so if you guys are having trouble seeing it before, you guys won't have any trouble seeing the footprints now. Pikes. Okay, so apparently we're going to be calling them pikes now throughout the game. Before they were just organisms. We actually have a name for them now. That's good. I've encountered a new species of the deadly life form that took the lives of my companions. This one is much bigger and lunges when I stand nearby, but it also becomes harmless a moment after it strikes. Touching or standing on the creature is no longer deadly. Well, that depends on how long after it's dormant. Does it somehow come back to life and start going more pikes out of that branch? Curious question. As if they use all their energy in the attack. I may be able to use this attribute to my advantage. Well then, shit. Looks like we're going to have to use it right now. It's a good thing that it won't become active right after it attacks. That would be bad for us. And be careful. We only have one little boost of fuel there. Why? Not even going to question why that rock is there like that. Making you think you need it for something. Okay, maybe we need... Okay, we need that one from down there, so let's see here. Okay. Are you going to... Okay, so I wasn't high enough for it to attack. Let's see here. So now we should be able to use these two. Very carefully placing ourselves and our footing. Because that is a very thin walkway to be able to use. Now we push said rock. And it rolls right into place. Kind of where we need it. And probably push this a little bit more, I would think. Right about there. Perfect. Stay. Alright. Making progress. This is what I'm talking about. Be very, very careful. Alright. It was a very weird camera angle, I know, guys, but it was the only way I was able to see it for, to be able to get out of that unscathed and alive. Yeah, this planet gets a hell of a lot more dangerous at night. Okay, so I'm probably... There we go. Activate you, give us a walkway. Thank you. This planet also looks a hell of a lot cooler at night, if I may say so myself, which I just did, so very cool design. It's very cool how they made the pikes able to actually be used to your advantage. But you definitely have to be careful. You really have to watch and look at where they're being pointed at in order to actually know where is safe and where isn't safe. Hi. So I'm guessing we don't go that way. Why were you right in my face? Oh, shit. Move, move, go, just go. Don't pay any attention to the random pikes that are coming up out of the ground. This is getting a lot more dangerous as we go along, that's for sure. Oh, hello. That was nearly up my ass. The music is a lot cooler. It's really giving you that sense of urgency in a way, even though there's really not too much being urgent right now. But it definitely is giving you a setting of this planet is more dangerous during the nighttime because shit can go down badly. Okay, so we need to get back on here like a good astronaut, not be an asshole. Thank you. Activate you. No! That's not what I wanted you to do. Thank you. Oh, come on. That's your own personal idiocracy right there, astronaut. That was not my own. I had you pointed in the correct direction. You decided to be a jerk. Oh, hey.
What are you up to? Whoa!
That's new.
Gotta be some kind of a trap.
That was interesting. Yet, one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a video game. I'm not even paying attention to you. Not even paying any attention to you, Medusas. Shut up. You know, eventually I know I'm going to make a big mistake and... Whoa. Whoa. This planet has an aurora borealis? Northern Lights, for those of you who don't know what the aurora borealis is. Hello? Is anybody here? Anybody alive?
Looks like the portal creators recalibrated the portal away from Earth and back to the alien homeworld. And the Russians were afraid of what might be on the other side.
Well, you know, alien world, you know, the portal changes. Due to the power fluctuations we first witnessed last winter, we have been unable to use the portal after the accident. We decided to wait for a few weeks to see if the portal stabilized. It didn't. And in fact, it has now been months since we have been able to transport anyone through the portal. Then, just yesterday, as I monitored the device, I witnessed something both exhilarating and terrifying. Through the flickering light, of the portal, I saw for the briefest moment a fantastic alien world with unbelievable architectural structures. It seems the portal creators have recalibrated the portal to a new destination, their home planet. We dare not attempt to travel through it now. Why would you even try and attempt to do it in the first place? I'm sorry, but that's one of the biggest reasons why anybody would go missing or die in the first place. Jetpack fuel collected, extended boost mode enabled. I'm assuming that we're going to need that at some point here. Probably right up here. Okay, can we just take a moment here, guys, and admire this planet's aurora borealis? Personally, in my life, I still have yet to see an aurora borealis. Down in the comments down below, let me know if you've ever seen the aurora borealis or the northern lights. One of the many wonders of this planet, that is for sure. Now one of the many other wonders of a lifeless planet. And I do gotta say that I do like how they do kind of show you your way throughout this game, and they don't let it, you know, become a where the fuck do I go type of game. Because this is a game where if they didn't have, you know, Greenfoot's footsteps, you would definitely get lost. Without a shadow of a doubt, you would get lost in this game very quickly. Because the paths, while they are very much easy to see, sometimes they are not as easy to see. Next rock. Getting closer to this alien artifact up here. Whatever it may be. The hell? Is that the music or is that artifact? Okay, hi. Dead bodies.
The Russians didn't survive. Yeah, these skeletons are creeping me out.
A grim scene confirms the demise of the Russian colonists. Decayed bodies indicate a number of people were brutally killed by the root creatures. Did these hostile creatures also kill off the intelligent alien race that built the portal system? I'm lucky to be alive, and only thanks to my decision to follow the woman. But if the strange encounters of the last hour are any indication, she may in fact be one of them, and that doesn't bode well for my ultimate survival. Only if you lose sight of being able to protect yourself. And that sounds like exactly what you're doing. Dr. Vladimir audio log. This is Dr. Vladimir Karamov of the Soviet Space Agency. I am recording this message in the hopes that it will someday be retrieved and our mission to this planet will be understood. It was a peaceful mission. We discovered a portal in Siberia to 22 years ago. In 1974, this mysterious device instantaneously transported men and machine from Earth across through space to the surface of this planet. The planet was rich with life, strange but also wonderful and beautiful, with an atmosphere favorable to life. It was decided that this world should be claimed for Russia, so the most amazing discovery in the history of mankind was kept secret. Our leaders wanted to build a new and perfect Soviet society, so very quickly we established a colony of hundreds of people. In the beginning, this planet held so much promise. After a few months, our scientific team discovered that the native planet life was dying out. We had unintentionally introduced a virus that killed off a bacteria-like substance that covered the surface of the planet. This organism was the primary food source of the planets, or of the plants, and when it died, life on the planet died with it. Well, most life died. Some organisms remain and they have mutated horribly. They are ravenous for any kind of food. We have lost almost our entire colony to these creatures. Even as I record this message, they are closing in. We have retreated to a high point in the eastern gorge. We had hoped to reach the relic power structure, but it is too dangerous. I don't know how long we can hold out. So I'm guessing that is exactly what you are talking about, this relic alien structure, which we are definitely getting a lot closer to, and there's a big question of whether that is a good thing or a bad thing right now, because apparently these plants, these pikes, really like to protect this thing, as seen by the graveyard that we just left. Damn, that thing is massive. Massive structure.
Doesn't appear man-made. Was this what the Russians were trying to reach?
Past the massacre site, I've encountered the largest structure yet. This does not appear man-made and was almost certainly constructed by the portal builders. Is this what the Russians were trying to reach? If so, they came tragically close to their goal. I'm going to press on a little further and then get some rest until morning. Get some rest until morning? Are you kidding me? You have no idea if there is more creatures out there that could be alive, and you want to talk about rest? Fool, I know you've been moving since you crashed on this planet, but you keep moving for as long as you can. I mean, most of the time your mind would go to, like, a weapon or something, like, for self-defense, but it actually looks more like an energy source. I'm going to end this episode right here. That was an eventful episode here inside this, or on this lifeless planet. And the adventure keeps getting more amped up with each episode. So I hope those of you who are watching this and are liking this series continue to watch and continue to like this, because I'm still very much into this game. So I thank everybody so much for watching this episode. If you liked this episode, go ahead and discover a thumb on that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And leave a comment down below saying your thoughts on this game. You know, whether you like what they did in this game and the platforming that they do have in this game. And also, say if you like the story that this game is telling. If you've watched my series of this game all the way up until now, tell me if you like the story thus far. Because personally, I think it's telling a very beautiful story to this point. Even though there's a lot of tragedy involved with this, it is actually a very beautiful story. The music is well placed. Always take care of each other. Always live on the edge. And I will see you in that next episode. See ya.